Alright, good evening folks. This is what we're having for dinner tonight. It's going to be easy crockpot country ribs, macaroni and cheese made from a box, and some baked beans from a can. Okay, it's going to be an easy dinner, but it's going to be tasty. And here's how I'm going to cook it. Alright, the ingredients for our meal is going to be this box of macaroni and cheese, is the thick and creamy kind. We got some margarine. We got some original baked beans, some milk, and in this crock pot I have made the country style ribs using 3 pounds of country ribs, an onion that I sliced up, and a bottle of store-bought barbecue sauce. And I just cooked those up, but I'll show you those in just a minute. And we're going to get on cooking the rest of our meal. Alright, here is what those ribs look like. I took them out of the crock pot, and I've got them setting aside. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make our macaroni and cheese. So I have water in this pot, covered, set on to high heat to come to a boil. And over here we have some baked beans in this pot. I haven't started those yet because they only need to be warmed up, but that's that. Alright, I wanted to talk some more about how to make those crock-pot country style ribs. Basically what I did was I opened up the package of the country ribs that I had thawed out overnight. I put them in the crock pot, and then I went ahead and I chopped up an onion in it. Okay, I just did like half moon slices, and I put that in it. Then I took a little bit of garlic powder and some black pepper, and I sprinkled that over the whole thing. I added the bottle of barbecue sauce and got as much of that out of the jar out of the bottle as I could. Then I added just a little bit of water, maybe a quarter of a cup of water to that bottle. I covered it with a lid and shook the death out of it, and then I poured it into the crock pot, and then I set it on to low, and I had it cooking all day while I was at work. And I came home, they smelled delicious, and they were so easy to cook. How much simpler can you get than to throw something in a crock pot with some barbecue sauce on it? I know it's the cheater's method, but you don't have to cheat if you know how to make your own barbecue sauce, which I do, but I just didn't have the time to make all that this morning, and since I had a bottle of barbecue sauce on hand, I used that. But now if it was the weekend or something, I would have definitely made my own barbecue sauce. Alright, so anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. And these are so good and so tender. My goodness, it's delicious. And obviously if you wanted to add different seasonings, you could, you know, however. And I would definitely suggest that you use your favorite barbecue sauce, because that's going to make the difference. If you like sweet, use sweet. If you like spicy, use spicy. You know. Alright, my water has come to a boil, so I'm going to go ahead and add the macaroni. Alright, I've added the macaroni to this. Now I'm going to just give it a quick stir. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Ouch. It's hot. Okay. And then I'm going to gently cover it. I'll probably, you know, leave a corner of it open. That way it doesn't boil over. And I'll cook this for, you know, maybe 7 or 8 minutes until those noodles are done. And we'll be back. Alright, I went ahead and heated those baked beans up. You can see they're still kind of bubbling. boiling, and I'm just gonna set that aside for now until the macaroni and cheese is done. Alright, our noodles are done, so I am melting this butter for now, well, this margarine, and then I'll add the cheese packet. We're going to make a cheese sauce for our macaroni and cheese. Alright, our margarine is melting pretty good. Okay. There we go. Like it's doing well. Okay. Got maybe another few seconds here. Okay, my impatient self is telling me to go ahead and add our cheese. So I'm going to do that. Alright. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. Okay. There we go. Kind of looking like a nice little cheese sauce. Alright. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and add our milk a little at a time. Sorry about the noise of middle on middle here. I'm just trying to show you the cheese sauce and how it comes together. Okay. See it getting thick there? Okay. Let's see. Let's add some more milk. We're just going to add the rest of that. Okay. Let it come to a boil. Or a little simmer anyway. To get a little thicker. And then we're going to add our noodles. Alright. That's good, huh? Okay. Let that come to a simmer. We'll be right back. Alright. Our cheese sauce has come together pretty good. I did have to switch over to a whisk because it looked like it was starting to clump up on me, and I don't want clumps. But anyway, here it is. Alright, let's see. See? Looks like a pretty good sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and we're going to add our macaroni to it. Alright, I went ahead and mixed the macaroni into that cheese sauce, and this is what it looks like. Alright. And once again, here is our baked beans. And here are our crunchy ribs. Alright folks, here it is, all plated up. This is my husband's. Doesn't that look yummy? Alright. It's dinner. Y'all have a good night, and God bless you, and we'll see you next time. Take care.